I wanted to make one last Halloween tutorial, and this look is inspired by the one and only Miss Amy Winehouse. Like so many of you guys out there, I have been and always will be a huge fan of her voice and her work. The industry is not the same without her, and I miss her so much. I tried my best to recreate Amy's iconic look, and I'm here to share with you guys how I did it, so let's get into it. The foundation I will be using today is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I have the shade Light Beige number 10. I also have number 40 Warm Beige. I find when I mix these two together, I really like them. The concealer I'm taking is the Illuminaire Concealing Mineral Foundation. This has a semi-matte finish to it. It's oil-free and SPF 20. I have the color Fair, but Fair is... Let me show you. Fair is really freaking dark. Look at that. That is not fair. I mix in a little bit with my foundation, like mix them together, and it's just the prettiest little thing. I'm taking a concealer brush, placing it at the hollow of my eye, right where it's like really dark, blending it outwards. I'm using a cream contour to just add a little bit of a contour to my big face. So right in the hollow of my cheek, along my hairline. Cream can look a little bit more natural. Since I want this look to be softer, I think I'm just gonna do cream. And then along my jawline. With my Laura Mercier loose setting powder in translucent and my Sigma Edge Kabuki brush, I'm going to set my under eye. This is my new favorite brush. Look at it. It's like a triangle. It's got sharp edges, and you could just pat and set. So I'm setting my under eyes, but also the places where I get shiny. So my chin, my upper lip is always sweaty. The center of my forehead, and then down my nose as well. With a bronzer, just lightly going over like my contour, but blending it onto my cheekbone as well. I dusted off the translucent powder that was on all over my face, and then I primed my eyes using the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer, and this is in number 7. I just put it on all over my lid to use as an eyeshadow primer, well, an eyeliner primer, because I don't want this eyeliner to crease on me or fade. So for the liner, I'm using e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this is just called Jet Black. It's a really fine tip liquid liner. And I haven't used this one yet, but I swatched it on the back of my hand and it was quite nice. So I'm starting on my lid, and then I'm just going to build it thicker towards the end. So right on my outer lid, I'm just going to flick it upwards. So I'm just gonna keep building and building. To clean up when it creases in my crease, because I didn't let it dry, I take a makeup remover wipe and a Q-tip, and I just kind of like get it wet. And then I go right over where it creased, and it wipes it right off. I'm using a little bit of my concealer that I used as a primer and just gonna fix the part that I wiped off, like right here. So I'm doing the exact same thing on the other eye. I like to line up here first. Then once I get to the end, that's when I start building up and up and up. Head towards the end of your eyebrow and make that the goal. Touch it, reach for the stars. There is no messing up with this look, really. She had always had like this rounded tip versus a sharp wing. I just do a little circle and then connect it downwards. So circle and connect. See? Now I'm going to use Red Cherry eyelashes, and this is in the number 415 Ivy. They're very natural. There's really not much to them. I know like she didn't wear lashes, but I want to wear them. So one tip with like doing eyelashes, especially with the big liner like this, if the lashes are too long to where they're like dragging down out here and you can see them below the liner, cut them. Like cut just the edge before they're on your eyes. Or if you don't want to cut them, glue the lashes following your liner, so you would almost glue them at an angle towards the end, because if you glue it down the whole lash and it comes down here, it gives the illusion that you have a downturned eye, and it can just throw off the whole wing effect. And that's with any winged liner. So if you feel like it's coming out too low and you see it sticking out down here, always trim your lash and cut from the outer part, not the inner. But I always just like flick up my lashes and I'll follow my liner so I don't have to cut them. So this is the House of Lashes lash glue. I heard it was the best of the best, so I got it. Very excited to see how good it is. While the eyelash glue is drying, I'm taking a little bit of the bronzer I'd used on my face with a small brush. I'm just gonna place it along my lower lash line. I'm gonna put mascara on my top and bottom lashes and I'll be right back. I am now going to add just a smidge of blush. This is Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in TMI. Just taking a smidge, just right on the apple of my cheek. And then using my Beauty Blender to just press it into the skin and make it look a little bit more natural. I took out my piercing right here, so I don't know how this is gonna look with another dot here, but I feel like I need it. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL Eye Pencil. Here. Yeah. I mark it with the pencil first, and then I'm going to fill it in with the liquid eyeliner. The pencil you can kind of play around with, and if you mess up, you can wipe it off with a Q-tip. She had like a pinky, just a really soft pinky nude lip color. This MAC lip liner, it's called Edge to Edge. So I apply the lip liner and then I smudge it with my finger to give a more like soft, worn in look, more natural, not so defined. She never really had defined lips. Going to add a nude gloss, only because my lips are so dry and chapped. I need it. You can see it, how like chapped it is. It's bad, it's real bad. Okay, so now for the fun part is the actual hair. I should wear my makeup like this all the time. I don't know why I don't. So this is a wig, this bad boy, and I'll list in the description box below like where I got it and whatnot, but you could just use your normal hair or get a wig. This is also a wig. It's a cheap one. It was like $20, so I'm not really afraid of messing it up right now. This wig has a bunch of little clips in it. I don't know if you could really tell. So I'm just gonna use those little clips and clip it to the top of my head, and then to create a little beehive. I'm just taking bobby pins and bobby pin the wig down. Okay, so I just placed the wig on top of my head and then I used a bajillion bobby pins to just hold it down. Once you start like pinning it, you'll see where you need more, where you need less, and just keep pinning. And as long as it matches the wig or the hair, it's fine. I think we're close. Like in the back, it's kind of a mess. Then I got this little bow and just bobby pinned that in as well. There we go. Cute, huh? I love it. I wish I could wear my hair like this every day. I think I'm gonna start wearing my eyeliner this big again because I used to back in the day. Kind of miss it. Looks great. I hope you like this tutorial. Let me know what you're gonna be for Halloween or this weekend. I will see you guys later. Bye. Go back, actually. I'm sweating. Sonic, what side was her mole on? Would you say it was down here or up here? Right here? Here? Like there? Sonic, that's where you told me, Sonic. You said right there. Her as my inspiration. Her as my No, I'm Burt Reynolds. I did already. See? Have you heard the conspiracy theory that Lady Gaga is Amy Winehouse? Like Scott Pilgrim?